For February 2025, the Four Horsemen build theme is rat rods. To start this build, I began with a Hot Wheels Corvette Stingray casting that was a first edition in 2023. This casting represents the concept car that debuted in 1959 and was the first Corvette to wear the Stingray name. The posts were drilled out and the car was disassembled before the body was stripped of its silver paint. Cut lines were then scribed on the top of the body to guide me in removing a tapered section from the center of the body. A jeweler's saw was then used to remove the wedge, after which the edges of the cuts were straightened and smoothed using a large flat file. Masking tape was used to hold the body halves in correct alignment, while the JB weld that was used to join them cured. After the JB weld had cured, the masking tape was removed and the joint was filed smooth. At this point, I decided the streamlined headrest needed to be either removed or relocated. JB weld was used to fill the hollow headrest from the bottom before the jeweler's saw was used to remove it. And this is the second donor vehicle, a Hot Wheels Hooligan from the 2003 Track Aces series. The Hooligan was disassembled and the body was set aside as it would not be used in this mashup. The fenders and base of the Hooligan and the wedge Stingray body would be cut and trimmed several times until the Stingray body would fit on the Hooligan fenders and base. When the fit was close to what I had envisioned, it was obvious there were some gaps that would need to be filled. I would use JB weld to fill those gaps. I wanted the JB weld to bond to the Stingray body, but I also needed to prevent it from sticking to the fenders. Bare metal foil was applied to the fenders to create a barrier that would allow the body and fenders to be separated after the JB weld cured. With the body taped to the fenders, JB weld was applied to the gaps. After the JB weld cured, the body and fenders were separated. In the upper half of this photo, the bare metal foil is still stuck to the JB weld. In the lower half of the photo, the foil has been peeled away and the JB weld has been partially filed and sanded to shape. The JB weld and foil technique would be used again to lower the Stingray rocker panels to get a better blend to the running boards. To make a windscreen to fit the narrowed Stingray body, the original Stingray windscreen was narrowed and backfilled with epoxy putty to create a vacuum forming pattern. The new windscreen was formed from 15 thousandths of an inch thick, clear butyrate sheet. Here's the vacuum formed windscreen, trimmed to size and attached to the Stingray body. If you look close at the next few photos, you may be able to see that the nose of the body has been extended slightly and that mounting posts were added back to the body. I would be using the Hooligan interior after some modifications. The first mod was to remove the solid lump of a steering wheel in favor of a 3D printed replacement. Strip styrene was used to create a new dash panel that was closer to the seat. Strip styrene and catalyzed spot putty were used to reshape the rear of the seat to make the interior a better fit in the Stingray cockpit opening. The Hooligan wheels were replaced with a set of chrome steely reel riders. Here's the Stingray I started with, and here's my finished rat rod. I like how the extended nose looks kind of like a shark's mouth. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked the build.